Exodus 1, aka Indigo Sky, aka y'all already know who it is. Trigger ranking, the Trigger Man himself. Want y'all to like, subscribe, share. Definitely hit the notification bell. If you like to follow me on any other platforms, everything is at the top of my channel. If you want to support my channel, my Cash App is in my description of this video or the description at the top. So with that being said, let's get this show on the road.
You are watching a master at work. Right from the start, I was too much. I'm closer than you think to the stars. Nigga, look up.
Hear her voice, shake my window. Sweet seducing silence, get me out into the nighttime. Four walls won't hold me tonight. If this town is just an apple, then let me take a bite. And they say, why? Tell them that it's human nature. Why does it do me that
y'all doing? Where y'all coming in from? Let me know where y'all coming in from.
across the morning, the city's heart begins to beat. Feels it now, I'll touch your shoulder. I'm dreaming of the street. They say why? In time and there's human nature. Why does it do me that way? Say time and there's human nature. Does it do me that way? Living this way. Like love in this.
That shit sound mystical. Like a mystical animal. That shit sound like a motherfucking like his spirit animal was a unicorn or some shit saying that shit. But it sound good as hell, man. That's Mr. Ken Dono. Y'all go check him out. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to find some updates. Give me a second. Give me a second. I'm trying to find some updates. Hold on. Oh shit, we got a Dirk update. How long that is though? That's what, 16 minutes? Hey, y'all, we gonna check out Trap More Ross, originated by Trap Lore Ross. We got a Dirk update. This is bad for Dirk.
We got some very bad news for Lil Durk today because his Apple Watch recordings are apparently now being leaked, and it might not help his defense. You remember when they were saying Dirk was trying to flee and trying to fly out the country? He was maybe trying to get to Dubai. You remember them lyrics where you're talking about, I'll take a flight if I got a warrant, you gotta catch me? Like, Dirk might really have been planning to set up a new life in Dubai. And these Apple Watch recordings are really not good.
this is a
So
couple
if you
hours
remember,
ago.
cast your mind back a little bit. It wasn't so long ago, okay, that
But
Dirk.
I don't see how Dirk didn't think that this freaking Apple Watch, if he broke it, if he had an Apple Watch in jail, because this is a G-Shock right here. This is a solar G-Shock. But I don't see how he thought that he was going to be able to, because this watch right here works off of satellites. Like if I get on a flight with this watch and I'm in Atlanta and I fly to, let's just say I fly to California, the time will change automatically by itself, just by because it got GPS and all that on it. But anyway, I don't see how he wasn't smart enough to know that if he broke this watch, that Apple has a cloud. You know, everything goes inside your cloud. So I don't understand like the reasoning for him to try to break the watch. Um, yeah, I don't get it. But
Was allegedly caught with an Apple Watch. He made light about it by putting an Apple Watch in his bio on Instagram. But there were a bunch of bits of news that came out. He basically was caught with an Apple Watch. He was basically apparently put in the shoe under 24-hour confinement for punishment for having the Apple Watch confiscated. Apparently, multiple inmates had Apple Watches confiscated during a sweep.
you said
Some inmates were returned to Gempol, but Dirk was put in the shoe, and he was basically officially 23-1 with 23 hours in a cell only 1 hour out of the cell, and only getting that 1 hour to.
That's so that nigga Dirk was on that 23 and me time and in jail. So 23 and me, 23 hours by yourself, 1 hour outside your cell. That gotta be ooh. But jail is rough, y'all. I ain't gonna lie to you.
3 times per week, and apparently Mexican mafia members have been caught with cell phones, and they've been returned to Genpop, but Dirk remains in isolation. Okay, they're saying they compare him to the Mexicans. All right. Anyway, he definitely programming in there. All right, with all kinds of gangs. All right. So this Apple Watch was a big deal. All right, when the news came out. Okay. This was kind of some paperwork all about the Apple Watch, and he was in big trouble basically. This was in his paperwork, basically, in an effort to continually deny him bail. It said defendant Banks showed a repeated disrespect and willingness to impede the judicial process, despite admonishments from 2 courts about phone violations of LA and DC. He has continued to basically defy the BOP rules that keep witnesses and others safe. In late August, they seized an Apple Watch with cellular capability, so he was able to communicate with people on the Apple Watch. And after he was caught, rather than accept responsibility, he obstructed the investigation by trying to damage or destroy the communication device. So he was trying to.
Damn, Dirk, you tried to tell the motherfucker, watch up, big dog. That shit ain't gonna work, boy. You in a Fed case, bro. Them people gonna go straight to Apple, pull your cloud. They might, I don't know if they'll be able to pull the conversations on the phone, but who knows? It could actually be a thing.
Destroy the Apple.
Because I actually heard that the National Security Agency, I forget who I heard this from, but he fled the government, and he got a video showing how to disassemble everything on a phone. Like when you first buy the phone, he opened it up and took everything out that's like tracking devices, all of that. So the government can't actually hear your conversation, well, record your conversations, look through your camera, and read your text messages.
Watch, so they couldn't find out what was on it. Well, it would be bad news if your boy Trackmore Ross had got hold of the recordings, and they're here. Okay, he tried to bust down the Apple Watch, not in the way that the jeweler might bust down the Apple Watch, but he tried.
Yeah, he crazy for that. He said he tried to bust it down, but not like my pinky ring. He didn't bust it down like the pinky ring. He bust the watch down literally.
Bust down the Apple Watch so they couldn't hear what is on the recordings. Now, interesting enough, apparently he had used this Apple Watch for other reasons.
Why would you record anything on the fucking watch, bro? That's not smart.
Okay. Apparently he was in there recording songs on the Apple Watch, snippets, getting in touch with people. So before I play you the latest leak, apparently there's all type of leaked recordings. This was a song that was going around for a while. They were saying he was getting busy in there with the Apple Watch studio.
Who you depend on? If you need some, who can you bend on? So if she really put it in the friend zone. Came from nothing, ain't on nothing, ain't nothing, put my grits on. Run it up from the mud, I really watched the Flintstone. Fortnite, put the car to get skins on. Those hippie shots, so a tummy truck to put the pants on. Cash came back on me, my mom, she lived on.
Okay, that boy Dirk, Dirk and that motherfucker getting right. Okay, all right. He's spitting bars, but your ass can't go nowhere, but he's spitting bars behind bars. Damn. Damn, Dirk.
I feel for him. Long live 20 years, home invasion, wrong crib. Can't even get a job, it's criminal record like a long bill. Thinking he a pill, pop my animal, he took the wrong pill. Had his stomach pop, the doctor told him that he don't live. I'm telling friends, I'm telling family.
That beat sound hard though. That beat hard, but that beat going crazy.
I mean, reweave it. Hear it.
Okay, well, I don't want to get copyrighted, right? But he really in there getting busy on the Apple Watch and putting in work. Now, basically, people were sort of saying they want him to get another iPhone or Apple Watch. They be leaking bonus calls, other OTF members, all right? They're saying, look, we need to hear from Dirk, right? He had, I believe, sent in some kind of voice messages. This is 4 days ago. So this was a leaked apparent voice message. It says, who is 100X posted a little Dirk voice message from before Smirk got caught up with the Apple Watch. So
damn, Dirk, how you get caught up with the fucking Apple Watch, bro?
basically, let's run.
And that motherfucker, I got, this is an Apple Watch. So I can get, like, if you screen record me shit, or if you make videos and stuff like that, or like show me shit, I can get pictures and stuff. Like, I be needing that though, cause for motivation, I be showing my celly from London actually. But yeah, just me needing that motivation. So this why, so the goal is 100 million. So I got 10 people to put up 10 million a piece. And I'm gonna see the whole breakdown, but the whole thing was I was gonna move to Abu Dhabi in 4 years. So
Damn.
So okay, I'm gonna break this down to you because this is really interesting.
And I think they said he was on his way. I know they said he booked 3 different flights because I guess he knew the jig was up. He was in, I think, Miami, because them rappers, a lot of them moved to Miami, so he figured out the jig was up. He got 3 different flights going 3 different places. So they caught him at an airport. It might have been a clearport, because the clearport is kind of more for like private planes and shit like that. So I don't know if that was the issue. What's all these little symbols on here? What y'all got the symbols and shit?
I'm gonna run it again, but I'm gonna pause and I'm gonna point out a few really interesting things and forensically analyze this.
And that motherfucker, I got, this is an Apple Watch. So I can get, like, if you screen record me shit, or if you make videos and stuff like that, or like show me shit, I can get pictures and stuff. Like, I be needing that though, cause for motivation, I be showing.
So he in the recordings is acknowledging, he's like, yeah, I got an Apple Watch. So it's gonna be hard to deny you had the Apple Watch, you had knowledge of it, tried to destroy it. You on the Apple Watch talking about this, an Apple Watch. Okay, so you thinking they're not monitoring the Apple Watch, he's getting monitored on the Apple Watch. So he's getting videos, pictures, he's communicating both ways. And if he's able to communicate, with this person, he's able to communicate with the whole world. Witnesses, like low key, it's like, yeah, I see why you have an Apple Watch and that might be dangerous. This might not be the best thing for society as you face a federal murder for hire charge, right?
See, the thing like that, they probably fearing like, oh well, Dirk can make moves from behind jail because it's like the jail phones are tapped. All of those calls are tapped. Every time you make a call on a jail phone or somebody call you from jail on the phone, all that shit is tapped. So yeah.
My celly from London actually.
So he said his celly is from London. Now this is a massive revelation to me. Dirk's cellmate is from London. I want to know who that is. Okay, I'm hearing word.
I want to know who that is.
I'm not gonna cap. I'm just gonna be real with you. For any of the people that follow me from England, all right? TR Trizzy, famous UK rapper / finesse / money getter, right? He is currently locked up. He's currently locked up
in the MDC.
Right, I know that.
So he in MDC
know that's
too.
A fact. And you know what I'm saying? I spoke to Trizzy. I spoke to Brick the other day. And basically,
you talked to Brick?
I don't know who Dirk Selly is. I think if it was someone like Trizzy or someone else, I would know. But I'm calling Brick. I'm speaking to people in jail that Dirk is in. I'm chatting to people in the feds just on a casual, to be honest with you guys. But there's a few British guys in there on cases, man. There's a few different Brits in there. So he's saying his Selly from London. I want to know who it is. Who is Dirk's British cellmate? Somebody please answer me that. But there are a few famous inmates in the current Metropolitan Detention Center, was it MDC in Los Angeles? And shout out to them, man. Shout out to everybody in the feds right now. For some reason, I don't know so many people in the feds. Anyway, okay. As he goes on, he basically explains his big plans for business for the future. And this, I think, is where this could actually be really bad for Dirk.
But yeah, just me needing that motivation. So this is why. So the goal is 100 million. So I got 10 people to put up 10 million a piece.
So he said the goal is 100 million. So I got 10 people to put up 10 million a piece. So when I first heard him say the goal is 100 million, I was thinking, oh, that's him, that's his motivation, that's where he's trying to get to business-wise. But now it's kind of beginning to understand, now this is like he putting together some business deal, he'll put together a play, and he's trying to get rich people together to put money in to go up on some kind of investment. And then I feel like this is where he potentially puts his foot in it with as far as getting in trouble. Because he basically says, yeah, I was actually planning to move to Dubai in 4 years. Now, I'm not going to lie to you, okay? The murder happened in 2022. Dirk was arrested in 2024. He was out here running the streets damn near
2 years.
2 years and change.
2 more years.
And
he would have been
I
gone.
think that this is a big problem because allegedly, when a bunch of OTF affiliates got arrested, he was trying to get to the airport to get the hell out of America, right? And they were saying, no, he was just scheduled. Nah, that's cap, right? This guy wanted to go to Dubai, and the reason you know he wanted to go to Dubai, right? Because like Dirk is very like tapped in with the royalty in Dubai. Okay, Dirk actually links up with the highest of the highest royalty in Dubai.
Dang.
Okay, says Lil Dirk always be family oriented. Very grateful to be invited by His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Maktoum bin Juma Al Maktoum from UAE and receiving my royal gifts. So Dirk was good. He was governed over in the UAE, right? On behalf of His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Maktoum bin Juma Al Maktoum, Dubai, UAE, presented to Mr. Dirk Baxel.
Sheikh Muhammad, I'm talking about Hamdu Muhammad. Mansur Muhammad, like my real brother. Hamdu Muhammad. What the hell? My screen keep freezing, y'all. Give me a second.
Right? He's getting honored by royalty, and I think he received some kind of cane, some kind of royal cane or royal stick. They literally pulled up with a stick. Okay.
Damn.
They gave him a royal stick.
This nigga went to England and they gave him a stick. He already got sticks over here in America, bro. God damn, Lil Durk don't need no more sticks, bro.
Right?
That's why he locked up now, fucking around with them sticks.
So he went from Beverly Hills with choppers to a stick from the Royal Highness.
That nigga said Beverly
is there an
Hills with
explanation?
choppers. The goddamn sticks in the royal family. That nigga hard, boy.
For this? Look, okay, I'm not cultured enough. I don't know what the deal is with this, but that is it's very crafty. Okay, so he was planning to hot foot it over to Dubai, to the UAE, to Abu Dhabi, okay, to get himself just like way out of this situation. And he didn't make it, but he had some kind of deal he had going on. He was trying to cut 10 people in for 10 million a piece to go up 100 million. Who knows?
Man, Dirk, I know when they caught him at the airport, he was like,
It was at this moment that he knew he fucked up.
crazy.
What they were going to do with that money. But it didn't go to plan. But I think this potentially shows a long-term plan of Dirk to get the hell out of America because he knew shit was hot. And it was wishful thinking he was going to get 4 years out, right?
And I'm gonna see the whole breakdown, but the whole thing was I was gonna move to Abu Dhabi in 4 years, so
that's as far as we get. All right, so people saying Dirk behind reels.
He failed, bro. That was a fail.
They're saying this has to be
Caught
fake.
your
They've
ass,
got
Dirk.
10 people
That's
telling
crazy,
He's
man.
moved out of the country in 4 years. That shit's cat. Because obviously he's trying to get him to give him 10 million, bro. Come on, use your head. So it sounds like he's basically trying to get someone to invest. People said, who's the 100x person? It says that trader, life of the 100x dude on Instagram who always be blurring his face. Let's look him up, shall we? All right, this guy's mysterious as hell, okay? I've just looked up a whole bunch of things about him, all right? And basically it's like, there's loads of deleted posts of people saying this life of a 100x guy. He was a 9-figure crypto trader that got exposed. So this is an interesting, apparently this is a post about him. It's saying 18 years old, started 8 months ago on Charles Schwab and 3 months ago on Robinhood. What are they saying? He started with 5 grand, made some money up there. So this is just like a random post, but basically there's some long comment talking about this guy and exposing him. So it says, I don't have much to say, but look up Life of 100x on Twitter or Instagram. He's a 19-year-old who apparently manages $900 million, albeit in crypto, after full porting his account a few times and cashing out with 150 mil at 18 years old. I know a few other people under 25 who made 1 million plus off of option trading. If you're comfortable with knowing you could burn profits in the pursuit of wealth, I see no problem with options. It's assumed risk. Good luck. They said, Zaid Khan, there's lots of people saying he stole money from them. Don't deny he's living some bonkers lifestyle, but some stuff doesn't quite add up. 1 minute his portfolio is 150 mil, then 300, now 900. Who is funding this and how does every risky trade he does make him tens of millions of dollars.
So he 18,
was saying, my friend knows, so I'm
bro.
not sure on the stealing.
Bro, this man 18 and almost made $1 billion already, big dog. God damn.
Damn, son. Damn, son.
But most of his fund is OPM. He starts at 1 million to invest your money and make your returns. So 600 mil out of the 900 mil is investor money. It's sort of like a crypto hedge fund.
Parents' native language.
French.
French? And do you speak French?
No.
Do you want to hear yourself speak French?
Sure.
You're speaking to this app really quick, and then you'll hear yourself back in French.
Hello, my name is Janae. How are you? Bonjour, je m'appelle Janae. Comment vas-tu? I'm good.
What do you rate out of 10?
I did a 9.5.
See, I love to see the look on someone's face when I give them a gift that they really wanted. And Gifter helps me do that. See, it's a place where I can make lists of things that I want all year round. But more importantly, it's a place where I can see the
fund. And then there's a weird other Reddit post on the UK drill subreddit, and they're saying someone posted this and says, POV, you just stole 10 million from a Saudi. I think someone's trying to expose his face. It says, Blood Money Dubai, Life of 100x, took from the cartels Al Saud's 08. I'm not going to name the other 57. You better move to Russia and stay, I guess that says. People saying this guy's been scamming people since 2021. WOM days. I've got to give it to him. He fully faked it till he made it XDB to DXB. Wait, what was XDB? Hang on. What was XDB? Oh, so it was a crypto coin. So he finessed. So F him, guys, a scumbag. He rips people off and so he got guilty on the rate and respecting people like this. He was saying TLDR is 100x is a major scammer and has been for years at this point. I've been working on recovering in excess of 8 figures this guy's stolen from multiple people in and around Dubai crypto circles. Many people I know personally have been scammed by him. I do cybersecurity work for a living and was brought in on this. I know where his mum lives, I know where his young daughter lives, and I goes to school. Several million in cryptocurrency has been frozen. In simple terms, he's fucked. He scammed numerous people with known Instagram faces.
They say he better move to Russia. God damn, not Russia in this bitch. Because you know the U.S. can't go over there and kill him.
Mr. Hublot 08. A few people I know on personal level through business that have been associated to Hublot. BTC George is another one, the list goes on. This guy's been faking it till you make it for far too long and he never actually made it. It'll all come out publicly soon enough. And then it says, wait. It says someone, it just says a bunch of shit. It said, disappeared. Browsing through socials, I got in touch with 3 more guys. They all invested above each. Now, one of the guys has filed a case through Dubai Police. It's been weeks. I don't think they'll do anything. I don't think we'll get the money back. The only tiny possibility I see is somehow hacking or spamming his IG, as that's his main source of clients, or some house to try and scare him, or let him know that we are on this and not just letting it.
I didn't know they could. Oh, well, I know my shit was banned. My first Instagram.
Live.
Oh, yeah, y'all go follow me on Instagram and TikTok, man. It's at the top of the information on my YouTube channel.
Try and let him get in touch with us. Oh, and I did make a page showing his face and posted some stuff that he paid someone to find our IP address, and then he tried to spam my WhatsApp. I was getting calls and threats from random numbers, and I'm sure it was him because one of the other 3 guys that got scammed had calls and messages from same numbers. Now, is this something you can...
So this man done scammed over damn near $1 billion? That sound like, what his name is? The one that was in New York, the old white man with the long hair. I forget his name. He had like, that boy had scammed us for some money, boy. He scammed so much, his goddamn, his son killed himself.
Damn, son.
People was like, man, I want my motherfucking money in this bitch.
Well, I don't know what this guy, this shit crazy, right? This guy, and they going after him on Reddit. They saying proceeds of crime act. It's a lot going on with this 100. So this guy, all right, this guy he's chatting with Lil Durk, and Lil Durk's trying to scam this guy for 10 mil. Like, I'm just baffled on the situation, right? I'm actually baffled on the situation. So, I don't even like. Look, the guy's Instagram page has been removed, but it seems like his X account is up. And the X account, if this is the same guy, he looks legit. He looks like he knows what he's talking about. Like, the X account's convincing. All the Reddit stuff is crazy, but like the X account's kind of like, okay, this guy's, I mean, shit, he must know something. He's just looking like one of these smart, rich nerds that be posting a bunch of stuff that's just, you know what I'm saying? He clearly getting a bag, clearly getting that money.
He got that stainless steel AP on, boy. That motherfucker, the stainless steel AP. I used to work in AP, y'all. The stainless steel AP looked better than the gold. On God, the
I don't
royal
know what to believe about this guy. He posted just racks and money and watches and just crazy shit, and he got dirt with DM. So I just don't know what to believe at this point. But anyway, okay. This is, more reaction to the Apple Watch. It says, why do they keep doing this police ass shit to Smirk? Supposedly Dirk's business partner out in Dubai leaked this shit for clout, LMAO, and saying, damn, he could be locked up with TR Trizzy. He is. I can confirm that's true. I don't know if they're cellies, but they're in the same jail. Saying, dude can't catch a break even in jail. I hope this shit's AI. Saying, who the F leaked this, man? Free Smirk. Saying, the police, obviously. Saying, who the F would put up 10 million for him?
Free Smirk. Free motherfucking Smirk, boy.
Bruh.
So people who thinks he can make them more than that for them know how much money he would make in Dubai doing private concerts. They're saying nowhere near 100 mil. They're saying you don't grasp the wealth. His tour would do YB numbers. Saying Drake charges 1.5 mil for a private show. Even if you did a bunch of privates in Dubai, you won't get 100 mil. Not talking about back-to-back sold-out tour. There's rich dudes in Dubai, but not everyone is higher. Beyonce for my daughter's 16th birthday rich. Besides, Dirk don't charge A-list prices, maybe 100 if private. They're saying you get 300K a show, you're probably getting 500K or better for private. You charge 100K for features. Says he ain't talking crazy on the watch for real. He should be straight to beat this, hopefully. Says he's not talking crazy at all. But this is all we heard is him talking to a 100X guy, right? We talking to crypto finesses. I don't know if he really, I don't know if he'd be he might have another line going with killers. You know what I'm saying? He might have another little group chat on the Apple Watch and another line with the killers and another one for the crypto scammers. If you're trying to get $10 million, you're trying to get 10 million off of some alleged crypto whiz kid, you might be trying to get 10 hats off of one of the shooters. You know what I mean? Honestly, I just feel like that's probably what was going on, but that's just my opinion. Okay. They said not talking crazy at all, but you're sure talking like a dude that knows he might not come home. Abu Dhabi in 4 years. Dude should have been in Dubai while he was getting his lick back for Thang Anvar. They're saying he's not beating shit. You really think because Dirk ain't saying anything on the Apple Watch, he's going to beat the case? This sub's delusion be hilarious sometimes. They're saying, no, you're a clown for trying to make something out of nothing. I simply said he's not talking crazy on the watch. How does that make me delusional? Obviously, he knows he's being recorded, gang. Actually, he didn't, because he's on there talking about you can sell me shit on the Apple Watch. All right? He was saying.
Damn, we saying all this shit online.
Jesus Christ.
It's AI. We're saying it's AI. I don't think it's AI. Let's listen to it one more time and I'll wrap it up. You told me it's AI.
And also, I got, this is Apple Watch. So I can
That's how Drake talk, bro.
Shit, or you make videos.
That ain't that's
stuff like
Drake.
that.
I mean, that's
Or like show me shit. I can get pictures and stuff. Like I be needing that though, cause for motivation, I be showing my cellies.
See, like, bro, you can listen to how people talk, bro. Like AI can't really emulate that shit that good yet, bro. It's good, but it ain't that good yet. That's Dirk talking.
But yeah, just me needing that motivation. So this is why. So the goal is 100 million. So I got 10 people to put up 10 million a piece. And I'm gonna see the whole breakdown, but the whole thing was I was gonna move to Abu Dhabi in 4 years. So
Abu Dhabi.
I personally think it's real. I think it's real personally. That's just my opinion, okay?
That's real. That's fucking real. And man, y'all go check out Trap Morals I think they got updates on Chud, so we gotta figure out what this Chud thing got going on. Like they got an update on David. Hold on, y'all. Give me a second. Give me a second, Bridger. Hold on, Bridger. I don't know why it ain't coming up on this phone. Yes, we did this shit yesterday. Hold on, y'all. Chud. Let me see. Chud. That's all I do is put in Chud and that's it. Let me put one day, hold on. Search filters. Let me see. Today. Okay, here we go. So we got. Hold on, let me make the screen brighter or something with this shit. Okay, that's what's going on. That's why I can't see this shit. Screen fucked up. Hold on, y'all. Let me go to Poetic Flocko. Give me a second. Alright, here we go. Alright, we about to check this Chud video out, y'all. We better check out Poetic Flocko. Let's get to it. We can do it. Do it.
Chud has reached new levels of desperation and audacity I've never seen before. Chud is speaking out from jail. They announced that he can't access any of the money that he raised on the GiveSendGo because he was logged into the GiveSendGo on the phone that's currently confiscated by the police department. So he can't.
So basically, the money that was raised in the what is it called, GoFundMe? The prosecutor saying until they said he can't use that money for his bail package or whatever. So you gotta sit, Chud.
Verify.
That shit's crazy, bro. You failed, bro. I know you sitting in that cell right now, like.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
That he has access to the funds to be able to withdraw. So now the new strategy is more begging. Okay, now we're gonna get into how ridiculous the begging has gotten, but before we get there, they dropped a commercial, right, to get people to, I guess, feel sorry for Chud, and they spoke to the Black community for about 70% of this video. And these people got the audacity to try to rope us into Chud silliness, to try to make us feel bad for Chud and ask us to stand with Chud in these times. Are y'all stupid?
Thank you so much for sharing all the information we're putting out at Operation Freestyle.
Oh, that's to do this.
It's crucial we get this out as soon as possible, as far and wide as we can, because
free dogs.
We have to hold these officials accountable for the weird they do. And the discrepancy between bond amounts given to people with multiple priors, murders, rape, it's unspeakable, some of the things these people have done, versus Dalton's unprecedented.
Man, fuck that, bro. Dalton was gonna get locked up, period. Waka Flocka said it the week before it happened, so. Bro, you going to jail, bro. You got to go. You got to go, goddammit. I know they're looking at Chud like. You read $200,000 and couldn't even touch it, bro.
$0.25 million
And you in a jail cell.
bond. And the DA, Robert Nash, wanted to give him no bond. But this same DA gave individuals who committed multiple murders, priors, bonds less than $100,000. A lot of people think this is attacking white people, freedom of speech, and then, you know, kid gloves for...
Bro, it's not freedom of speech, bro. It's ignorance, bro. Like, what are you talking about, bro? Like...
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Bro, ain't no way I can walk in Buckhead right now and just harass white folks, bro. I'm going to jail, dog. So, yeah, they're gonna make they're gonna turn Chud into a lesson, bro. If they don't, the inmates will. So either way it go, Chud fucked up, boy. He better hope he don't run into a nigga like motherfucking Fleece Johnson in there. Yeah, he run into a nigga like Fleece Johnson in there. Chubb might be in trouble, my nigga.
The crimes black people commit.
For real.
But what we have to understand is, and black community, listen when I say this.
I don't know who this dweeb that Chud has roped into being his own personal liaison while he's in prison, but this dude is also a suspected white supremacist. He lacks charisma. He lacks intelligence. He's pretty dumb, to be honest. Now, you want for the black community to listen up. Y'all close your ears. I'm going to do all the listening for us, all right? And let y'all know if this is something we need to consider, right? But they are effectively about to try to make the black community get on board with going against the police on behalf of Chud. But not because, right, we like Chud according to them, but because we should stand against the police. Man, listen, man, if y'all think that we is that stupid, if y'all think y'all can say F the police and get us on board to help out Chud's cause, you're out of your mind. You are losing your effing mind. Black people, the overwhelming majority of us, want Chud to spend the rest of his life in prison. And we don't care how it happens. We the
Fanaticz, real trap shit.
When they give these low bonds to the people terrorizing your communities, they're doing that to hurt you. As much as this high bond is a weapon against Dalton and free speech, letting these criminals go for next to nothing, knowing they're gonna kill people you know, your friends and family at some point.
Watch out, bro.
Right? These people are the problem. Dalton was exposing that. He found himself in the middle.
How you gonna ask for money? How you gonna ask for money and say these people? Bro, when you hear somebody of this complexion say these people or your people or whatever, you know how they feel about it.
And before I play the audio of Dalton, I just want to let you know that Dalton's not, like, he's just a dude. He's a contractor who got hands all over this word. You know, he took the word that ruined his life and found himself not being able to have a job. I mean...
So he's saying that because he around here calling black folk niggas, that, man, y'all can talk that free speech if you want to, bro. Then when y'all had getting them off the ground, don't know what to tell you. I don't know
cancel
what to tell
efforts
you
to get
after that,
him
dog.
fired and to not get him work when he started his own business. A lot of people put a lot of effort into that. And black people, let's just be honest. The blackest thing you could do, effort into that.
Watch this. Oh,
And
watch this, bruh. I know this man didn't just say that.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Hold on, bruh.
black people, let's just be honest. The blackest thing you could do,
The blackest
if
thing
you had your life ruined over talking shit to a white guy, blackest thing you could do is walk around and call everyone. You're paid for it. And that was the spirits of the civil rights movement.
Chud is currently in prison suffering, so I guess they want you.
Bro, I know this man just didn't say that, bro.
To also suffer, right, by playing with your emotions and pissing you up and getting you angry. Because I refuse to believe any human being is this stupid, right? So don't get mad at this. Laugh at this, right? Laugh at this. Know that Chud right now is in prison with no commentary, no food whatsoever, all right? And he's eating oatmeal and dry bread for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, right? In solitary confinement. Have pleasure in that. These little racist jokes and remarks they're making, man, we're not worried about this, man. All right, your boy gonna suffer. He's gonna spend the rest of his life in prison properly. Right? He's gonna spend the rest of his life as an absolute pariah. It's over with for you guys. Right? We don't even got to respond, rebuttal, right? Rebuke those remarks.
Yeah, that right there. I don't even know what's going on. Chud done went to jail and we got a representative. What the fuck?
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
What the fuck? Chud went to jail and now he got a representative? It sounds like he with a group. Like, it sounds like an organization. So, you know, if he keep doing that shit, that boy ain't going to jail. Or he going to jail. Well, he going to the feds, to the pen.
Marks that the civil rights movement was all about people like Chud going around and having a right to call black folks the N-word till they're
He said that what Chud is doing is what black people were doing back in the 60s.
Stop the cap. Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
faces, and when they get upset, he maces them in the eye. We don't even need to respond or rebuttal that. We know it's nonsense. Whoever this spokesperson is, he's terrible at his job, and he's probably dumber than Chud. But other people, right, who apparently have stuck up for Chud, they have somehow conveyed this message a little better than him. The message here is, hey, black people, we can't trust the police. We can't trust the government. The government is corrupt. We now acknowledge how they do you. Are you guys really going to be on the side of the government as they...
Man.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Are you serious? Bro, what the fuck?
Damn!
You were watching a master at work.
Just the Chud. Do y'all think a $1.25 million bond is fair? And yeah, we think it's fair. Yeah, we think it's fair. Okay, yes, we think it's 100% fair. Okay, when Chud was out here advocating for black people to be sent back to Africa, when he's out here advocating for black people not to be able to live in civilized society with white people, what, like you think that Chud would be out here advocating for justice and equality for black people? You think Chud would be out here advocating for the justice system doing a black man wrong? Chud wouldn't give a damn. So no, you can't rope in like our struggles with the justice system into this Chud situation. Chud is somebody who despises black people, he hates black people, and his hatred for black people got him in this situation. So he got in line here, do his time, all right? What you crying about? All right? You wanted to be a representative and a martyr for white folks, right? Everybody wants to be a martyr. Nobody wants to die. I don't get it. You gotta reap the consequences if you want to be a martyr.
So basically, you gotta die. Hey, dog, listen, y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all something. It's a little joke I got for y'all. Believe it or not, you gotta die to go to heaven. Gotcha.
Now, the consequences is you gotta rot in prison. Do that time. Do it and shut up. Now, Chud asked this dude to deliver a message. Now, Chud's first message from prison, he hasn't learned a goddamn thing. He hasn't learned a single thing from prison, bro. He's still playing the victim. He's still crying and whining. He's still lying and pretending like he did nothing wrong.
And he was just starting to earn respect.
I want to sue my landlord,
Not
but I don't know where to start.
bro.
What documents do I need to legally start a business?
This man was making
Starting
himself
to
look
earn
like
respect.
he said he was starting to earn respect. Man, this man was making himself look like a goddamn fool.
A bullshit. A bullshit. A bullshit. A bullshit.
And build bridges between the black community who understood that he wasn't doing it out of hostility or that he hated black people. That wasn't the issue. You saw how he lit up when he would ask people, do you believe in free speech? And then, drop the...
Yeah, I'll be real, yo, the ridiculousness of this is somehow humorous, bro. It's funny, man. Chud was building bridges with who? With whom, man?
This man was not building bridges with the black community, bro. Like, what are you talking about? We looking at you like
Building a bridge with. Which black people? No. Must be the black folks in Australia, bro. Right? The Aboriginals. Maybe Chud was building a bridge with the Aboriginals, but it can't be black people in America. Are you high? Yo, these people are. Understand this, and this video should be the only proof you need. These people are shameless. They got no shame face. All right. These are the people we're dealing with. So you gotta be equally as shameless as these people will look you in your eye and tell you a lie. Chud, if you're watching this, I ain't never give you no advice. Get rid of that dude, bro. That.
oh.
This dude is horrible. Now, Chud eventually, right, sends in a message from jail. And boy, he's at his lowest, man. Yeah, he is at his lowest. This man is begging and groveling for any help he could get, man. Oh, he is desperate. I knew this man was desperate. This man said, ain't it wrong? Build me out, please. I'll fight for free if you build me out. Oh, now this man, I love to watch racist white people get humbled. I love it. Watch how humble Chud is right now, man. He came a long way from Mr. Motion. 200,000 ain't enough.
Hey everybody, it's Chud. I'm doing alright in here. They got me locked up by myself. I just wanted to tell everybody that it brings me to tears to see all the support that I'm getting. To hear everybody that's trying to help me out, and man, I love all of you guys, and I'm sorry that this bullshit is going on, but truth always comes to light. The Lord.
I'm talking about woo, woo. Hey, that's funny, bro.
They can never take him from me.
But this shit sound better than
sorry.
the Drake album. That shit sound like music to my ears, nigga. That shit sound like music to my ears right now.
Support. It genuinely means the world. I don't even know what to think. I just want to get out of here so that I can see the light of day, hold my son.
You might not never see the light of day again, big dog. It's over. Like, it's over with, big dog. Like, yeah, you fucked up this time, shit. You was doing good, but you shot somebody and you. Yeah, you fucked up. But I shot somebody.
Fuck my girl, see my family again. Thank you to everybody who sent any money. So I gotta get out of here so that we can do something, so we can fight this. Listen, Aiden, it's Dalton, Chud, you can get me out, help with the bond. I cannot access my funds until I get out of here because no one has access to any of my gifts and go or my crypto wallets, etc.
Hold on. We gotta run it.
So we can fight this.
We gotta run that shit back. We gotta run that back. Yes, sir. We gotta run that bitch back. Hold up. They said this nigga called Aiden Ross.
Listen, Aiden, it's Dalton, Chud, you can get me out, help with the bond. I cannot access my funds until I get out of here because no one has access to any of my gifts and go or my crypto wallets, etc. I have to get out of here so that I can get verification processes to get into all of these funds. I will fight for free. If you can help me out, post bail, I will fight for free. We'll do whatever it is you want to do, bro. I need somebody with big...
That nigga said, I'll fight for free. Said, I'll fight you for free. For free. For free. I'll fight nigga free.
Who can throw down, who can support them.
Damn, hold on, what is that?
Unfortunately for Chud, if he's waiting on Aiden Ross to bail him out, he's gonna be in jail for a very long time. Now, Aiden Ross has done some horrible things. Like, Aiden Ross gave, like, Gypsy Crusader almost $100,000 to fight, you know, and the only thing Gypsy Crusader has ever done is do, like, live streams disparaging black people. So, Aiden Ross is also a despicable human being as well. But even Aiden Ross is not
Niggas say he's a despicable human.
Despicable, right? Because Aiden Ross actually responded back to fans asking him to bail out Chud, and here's what he had to say.
All right, yeah, bro, listen. I'm gonna just tell you this, bro. Like, I already said my take on him. I already said what I said about him, bro. I really would, like, prefer not to get into, like, dumb, hateful night. It's a really special night for Drake and for us and for all the fans. So let's not even talk about this. Send me Drake only, bro. Can you bet on Chud, the Chud guy? What's his name again? Yo. Holy so he is on here. Can you pay his bail? Imagine the clips, dude. No. Absolutely.
Oh, hell no. He said he ain't paying that
Are you
shit.
They're getting so desperate, new levels of desperation. They're now asking a black man in Tristan Tate to pay Chud's bond. So there you go.
Tristan Tate? I gotta look at who the fuck that is. Tristan Tate.
Oh, Bill on Chud. Tristan Tate goes, I
think that's
am not
Officer
such
Tate.
a fan of his. I was asked to bill him out, and it was only 1.2 million. So I looked into his content. No, if you provoke a man, be ready for a fist fight. That's the law I live by. $0 donated. Now Jake Shield, who is this like 63 IQ, like inbred, just disgusting human being. He writes and he says, I initially had the same view. No, you didn't, Jake Shields. Jake Shields, you and Chud are the same person, Jake. Cut it out. But after looking into the case, I saw the guy wasn't actually provoked. I watched videos and saw that Chud.
Man, watch out, bro. You ain't seen no motherfucking video, nigga.
Wasn't what they claimed he was. I'm sure you can relate to the chat. Hold on. Jake Shields says,
video, nigga.
after looking into the case, I saw the guy that Chud shot wasn't actually provoked. What case did you look into that you figure out a guy wasn't provoked? Because
hey, bruh, you really can't make this shit up, dog. Like, I'm like, what the fuck? Bruh, the only reason you got shot is because you pulled your shit out. Chud pulled this shit out. That nigga started whooping on Chud ass because the dude was ex-military. He told Chud, I got PTSD, bro.
from everything we gathered from the police report, from the police, from the charges, they're saying Chud is who instigated this conflict.
Exactly.
Chud had his hand, Chud had his hand on his gun, brandishing his gun while calling the dude the N-word.
Come on, man. Come on, bro. Watch out, bro. That's some bullshit, Chud. Bullshit out here, Chud. I don't know what the fuck Chud got
Before
going on.
any altercation even took place. So what exactly? He goes and he says, I watched videos and saw that Chud wasn't what they claimed he was. I'm sure you can relate to that. Tristan Tate says, can you send him over? You'll be waiting all day. But this is just despicable, man. They're all across the timeline right now. If you go and get involved in this Chud community, they're like on the timeline right now, like publishing all type of statistics. Hey, I pulled all the bail and the bonds from all the attempted murder cases, and not none of them exceed 250. Well, this is a special scenario, right? It's a special circumstance. I'm sure you can't find, right, any attempted murder charges of somebody who premeditated it for months as they. But
dog, you gotta think about this shit too. This motherfucker shot somebody in front of a fucking courthouse. Stop it, bro.
Go around and antagonize people. I'm sure you can't find any attempted murder charges where the person being charged with attempted murder is vowing to murder a black person and get away with it. Man, y'all let me know what y'all think about this, man. All right, y'all think Chud gonna make this bond? He got a long way to go. They started a new GoFundMe because he can't access the old one. I'm gonna give it a couple days and we'll update you guys on how much the new one has raised, okay? If you're still watching this video and you want to watch another good video, click on this video right here to find out how Dr. Umar Johnson is crashing out on Kevin Hart for doing this. I'm gonna see you guys in this Dr. Umar Johnson and Kevin Hart video. Click the hype button below and send me a hype. That's the best way to show support. Please send me a hype. I'm gonna see you guys in this Umar Johnson video. I'm out of here, folks. Peace.
Hey, y'all check out Poetic Flacco, man. That's my go-to for update. Him and Trap did a one 15 hours ago. Umar Johnson crashes out on Kevin Hart and sends him a warning. Okay, this Poetic Flacco, y'all. I think we ain't never did this one, but this kind of like what I wanted to do anyway. What the fuck is going on? Police keep pulling up over here. Man, they got like 2 cars out here, nigga. What's going on, bro? Hey. Like 3,000. Why the fuck they had to die? I'm looking at the mothers, like why they had to cry. Does 9/11 mean destroy or to tell a lie? They killed Saddam and they meant to have a telefy. No cowards use them as a shield and an alibi. You say you looking for Osama, you ain't even try. You try to sell me wolf tickets, I don't wanna buy. I ain't never been enlisted, I don't wanna die. I passed from 33 degrees at the age of 18. I seen the promised land.
Umar Johnson just crashed out on Kevin Hart and every black entertainer at the Netflix roast, and he issued a final warning and laid out the consequences that's gonna come if they ever sell out black folks in that fashion again. Netflix has this thing called Joke Fest, and a part of Joke Fest, they do like a live comedy special. Last year, I believe it was the roast of Tom Brady. This year, it was the roast.
Yeah, we talking about the roast of Kevin Hart.
Black people were really pissed at Kevin Hart and other black entertainers in attendance, but more specifically Kevin Hart.
Kevin Hart didn't care what no folks said.
Because they believe that they sat by and allowed the white supremacist comedian Tony Hinchcliffe to make a tasteless joke about George Floyd being in hell and laughing up at us.
You know, Kevin, they told me not to mention your kids on this roast, but I must say, you did good. They've gotten so big, they now buckle Kevin up in the car seat. It's true he lost his gig hosting the Academy Awards because of some homophobic tweets, but you'd be homophobic too if you were eye level with everyone's cock. He got into a fist fight on a private plane, proof that no matter how much money black people have, they're still just gonna act like ninjas. He's fighting. Like Bill Cosby, Hart is a black comedian from Philadelphia. Like Bill Cosby, women don't know when Kevin is inside of them. You've done good though, Kevin. The black community is so proud of you. Right now, George Floyd is looking up us as...
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Bro, that shit, I gotta run that joke back, bro. That was diabolical. That was a diabolical joke right there, bro. Bro said...
It was at this moment that he knew.
Hold on. He fucked up right after this, but hold on. Damn.
Like Bill Cosby, Hart is a black comedian from Philadelphia. Like Bill Cosby, women don't know when Kevin is inside of them. You've done good though, Kevin. The black community is so proud of you. Right now, George Floyd is looking up at us all laughing so hard that he can't breathe.
So hold on.
Don't know when Kevin is inside of them.
We're gonna run it back. We gotta run it back. Come on, son.
He got into a fist fight on a private plane, proof that no matter how much money black people have, they're still just gonna act like ninjas. He's fighting. Like Bill Cosby, Hart is a black comedian from Philadelphia. Like Bill Cosby, women don't know when Kevin is inside of them.
That nigga said like Bill Cosby, women don't know that Kevin Hart is inside of them. That's diabolical, bro.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
For real.
Fanaticz, real trap shit.
You've done good though, Kevin. The black community is so proud of you. Right now, George Floyd is looking up at us all laughing so hard that he can't breathe.
Said George Floyd is looking up from us, so man, yeah, that's nasty work right there, bro. That's some goofy shit. That was a fail.
Bless you, Kevin. God bless this room. And God bless the United States of America. Thank you so much.
I thought that was super corny on Kevin Hart's behalf, Antonio Hinchcliffe's behalf. That wasn't even a joke about Kevin Hart. Like, you didn't even mix Kevin Hart into that joke. You just straight up said that man is below us, which is me in hell, laughing up at us, right? Just disrespecting the dead. I thought the joke about Charlie Kirk was distasteful. I thought that joke was also corny as well. And Pete Davidson was trying too hard, right? But the difference between Charlie Kirk and, let's say, George Floyd is Charlie Kirk, for the most part, made himself a public figure. George Floyd had no intention on ever being a public figure.
Yeah, for
he
real.
didn't open himself up.
For real, he wasn't trying to be famous.
The scrutiny, right? He was just put in that position.
He became like damn near a martyr. A martyr in his death.
So no, I didn't think making fun of the dead is cool, cute, or anything. Now, all the other jokes about other people in the room, like Cheryl Underwood, I ain't got a problem with that. But Umar Johnson does. And Umar Johnson went off, right? Umar Johnson sent a strong warning to Kevin Hart and every black entertainer in that room who didn't stand up for George Floyd.
As a spokesman for the black freedmen of this country, as a spokesman for the black African
And we in here.
I'm the most popular grassroots spokesman in the world for my people. Y'all get a pass on Mother's Day. I'm giving them a pass, Art, one pass. But I want Kevin Hart to know, and I don't care who in Philadelphia don't like it, I don't care. I'm letting Lizzo know. I'm letting Cheryl Underwood know. I'm letting Draymond Green know. Tiffany Haddish, Regina Hall, although Regina Hall stood her ground. If y'all ever let white people do this to us again, if y'all ever sit at a comedy show and let white people insult and castrate.
And they said castrate.
Castrate and humiliate and shame the black race like y'all did on Mother's Day, we will cancel y'all too. And I'm not playing. Y'all black entertainers better stop playing with the self-respect of black people. You black football players, you black basketball players, you rappers, you goofy ass rappers, you singers, you actors, you dancers, you comedians. I'm telling you now, white folk are going to try to use them, Art. They're going to try to use them.
Here we go. Here we go. Shit getting real spooky in here. Bro, what up? What up? What up?
To bring back the modern day minstrel show by humiliating us in their faces.
Peace, man.
And I'm letting the whole black entertainment world know right now, we will march on your ass. We will march on your house. We will boycott your movies. Don't play with me. I'm telling y'all now, I'm talking to every black entertainer in this country. Don't play with me. If you think we're going to sit by and allow you to let white people make a money of black people so you can get paid, you got another thing coming.
Who elected Umar Johnson as the representative for black people? I got a problem with it. He said,
like, bro, this man is not the end all be all.
He's the voice of black people. I want to know who elected him. Y'all let me know in the comment section who elected Umar Johnson and when were the votes casted. Now, based on what Umar Johnson said, let's just take the Netflix roast from out of it. I think we need to be on this like on this stance, on this code, regardless of the Netflix special, we should have been had this stance. When these rappers is rapping about doing drugs that they don't do to line up their pockets, right? Because they white zaddy at the record labels told them to do so, we need to get them out of here, right? You're destroying our community for profit.
Damn. Hey, you making a good point, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. You making a good point on that, bro.
You're destroying our community to line up the pockets of non-blacks who got you signed, right? When these rappers is rapping about killing people in a lifestyle they've never lived, right? And they're destroying and brainwashing our community to line up the pockets of non-blacks who got them signed, we need to call that out. You gotta get out of here. You gotta get canceled. When these rappers is pushing agendas, or these entertainers is pushing agendas that ain't really beneficial for our people, we need to get them out of here. Outside of the Netflix roast, get them out of here for their everyday treason. I agree 1,000%. I don't think we needed this Netflix roast, right, to see these people ain't never on code, never will be on code. The average black entertainer got ushered into the industry, got given their first opportunity by a non-black on average. The average black entertainer has an addiction to proximity to whiteness because they understand proximity to whiteness is how you advance forward in this industry. The average entertainer is gonna put, like career advancements over being a revolutionary. So when we watch them sit in the room, laugh, geek up, smile, chuck and jive, when George Floyd was disrespected, I wasn't shocked. These folks have never been on code, right? I'm not shocked. This is who they are. Now, Umar Johnson had issues with other jokes outside of the George Floyd jokes. Now, I only had an issue with the George Floyd joke, right? Because if Cheryl Underwood, if Kevin Hart and others put themselves in the room for a roast, they got to deal with the jokes that come towards them individually, regardless of how harsh it is. But the George Floyd joke to me was especially egregious because George Floyd was not in the room.
Here's another joke. Who they talking about again? Cheryl Underwood art. This was not about Kevin Hart. This was an Erica Kirk get back. Listen to this. Her husband committed suicide after 3 years of marriage. I've only been sitting next to her for 2 hours, and I want to ask him, how did he last so long?
Damn.
Her husband committed suicide after 3 years.
Damn. Yo, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy. That's not a joke, bro. Hell no, that ain't no joke there, bro. That's not a joke, bro. That ain't funny. We gotta run that shit back. Hold on. All right, hold on.
Marriage. I've only been wood art. This was not about Kevin Hart. This was an Erica Kirk get back. Listen to this. Her husband committed suicide after 3 years of marriage. I've only been sitting next to her for 2 hours, and I want to ask him, how did he last so long? Her husband committed suicide after 3 years. I've been sitting next to her for 2 hours. I want to ask him, how did he last so long? Art, somebody better tell Netflix. Somebody better tell Netflix that if you ever disrespect our women like this again, we are boycotting Netflix. It won't be no more Netflix. It won't be no more Netflix. In fact, Tyler Perry, start your Blackflix. Tyler Perry, Oprah Winfrey, somebody needs to start Blackflix. We need to get away from Netflix anyway.
We do have a Blackflix. It's called Tubi. Black folks have denigrated Tubi, the brand, so much that when we say Tubi or, oh, that's a Tubi movie, it's synonymous for low budget. It's synonymous for bad acting. It's synonymous for trash. So black folks label Tubi as low budget and added negative connotations to it. So, like, who can we blame for that? Like, who can we blame, right, for denigrating our own brand that's for us and by us?
I don't know what is Tubi. I don't know what is
We
Tubi.
exist.
Is it so? Who opened Tubi? I gotta look that up.
Black folks make sure no A-listers, no real actors, no real entertainers worth their salt is trying to be associated with the Tubi brand because we call them the low budget. So we got ourselves to blame. Now, also, too, I'm gonna say this, okay? When it comes to Cheryl Underwood and Tiffany Haddish, both black women in the room, after the fact, they were asked about the George Floyd joke. Tiffany Haddish said the only people mad about the George Floyd jokes were people who couldn't be in the room. Cheryl Underwood ain't really have no issues with the George Floyd joke. So, like, I should boycott Netflix because Netflix made jokes about Cheryl Underwood. 1, she signed up to have herself be made fun of. 2, she made fun of people. 3, she didn't have no issue with George Floyd being dissed. Why would I care if Cheryl Underwood gets dissed? I'm not boycotting Netflix because of Cheryl Underwood. I will boycott Netflix because of George Floyd.
And you know what's funny? I just renewed my subscription to watch this. Let's continue, Art. Almost done. Here we go. George Floyd is looking up at us, and laughing so hard that he can't breathe. You making jokes about black people who were murdered by police? That's funny? That's comedy? And let me say this to all the Art, because guess what the was saying on my Instagram yesterday? You don't understand risque comedy. Nah, Houseman. I understand risque comedy. But what I'm telling you, I don't care what kind of comedy it is. You're not going to disrespect black people because Art, what they're trying to do is bring back the minstrel show. What was the minstrel show, Art? Back from 1830 to 1930. From the Nat Turner War until the heyday of the Marcus Garvey movement, our greatest black movement of modern history, white people would dress up in blackface, Art, and they would play ridiculous, stereotypical black characters. Zip Coon, the Pickaninny, the Mammy, Uncle Tom, the Laughing Sambo, and they made us look like complete animals and morons. And why did they do it, Art? The minstrel shows, which was the most popular form of entertainment in America at that time, were done to do what? Justify the mistreatment of blacks, justify the lynching of blacks, justify the slavery of blacks. And guess what, Art? They're trying to do it again. They're trying to bring back the minstrel show with the only difference being now, Art, instead of painting their white faces black, they're just going to laugh in our black faces. It should have been called the Netflix Racist Roast of Black America featuring Cheryl Underwood. Listen to this, Art. Kevin Hart gets up there. He's the last half hour, Art. So this is about almost 3 hours. He's the last half hour right before he bring out Meek Mill to do his closeout rap. Shout out to Meek.
Hold on, y'all. Give me a second. Waiting on this phone. Stop. Commercial came through. Hold on, Bridget. Hold on. Give me a second, Bridget. Hold on. Is the police still out there?
Over 1 million anglers trust basketball fans to
Tell
go
them
fishing.
or something, bro. The police is out. What's going on? Hold on, y'all. Police.
Know the 5 baits bass want to feed on. Know exactly where to go fishing. Know the exact spots fish are biting. Get Bass Forecast now.
Man, come on.
$45 to buy
Long
new fishing.
ass fucking commercial.
Don't miss out this bass
I need to put on some
Get Bass
goddamn
Forecast now.
chaps.
Y'all told me y'all want to see a real Nick tonight. So I'm going to be a real Nick. Kevin Hart, I love you, bro. But don't you don't you dare use the N-word around these Caucasians. And don't you dare make them think it's okay to use the N-word.
Like I'm not reading Kevin Hart saying I'm gonna act like a real N-word as him giving permission to white folks to say the N-word. I don't know. I think that's a reach per se. But this next part though, I kinda agree with, because I didn't see Kevin Hart roast any white women at that roast. Now everything isn't about race, so please, if I'm focusing on race too much, I don't know. So Umar Johnson pointed out the fact that Kevin Hart, for the most part, there's no viral clips of Kevin Hart roasting any white women, but Kevin Hart went out of his way to roast the sisters, right? The black women, right? Cheryl Underwood, who already had it hard enough. Listen, man. If anybody other than George Floyd had it tough, it was Cheryl Underwood. Kevin Hart went out of his way.
Damn, why they roasting Cheryl Underwood like this? I mean, what's going on with? I like Cheryl Underwood. She cool. And she a respectable lady. She's a respectable black lady. She married. You know what I'm saying? Like Christian, you know what I'm saying? She cool though, but
Need to do a final roast for Lizzo, Cheryl Underwood, and Tiffany Haddish. And Umar Johnson felt like after Cheryl Underwood and the night that she had, for you to pile on, even if it was a roast, Umar Johnson felt like that was cruel.
We don't do that, bro. We don't do that. And then he says, Shane was one Bud Light away from calling me a nigga. And then Kevin did something I didn't like, Art, and this is my last piece, and I'm just going to close with my assessment of this. Kevin Hart said, I'm not going to let y'all stand up here and disrespect my black queens, my black sisters, or something to that effect, right, Art? So I'm thinking he about to clap back. I'm thinking Kevin Hart about to be an alpha male and say, I didn't appreciate them jokes you made about black women in the far, right? Instead, you know what he says? He thanks them for coming out. Regina Hall, Lizzo, Tiffany Haddish, Cheryl Underwood. And guess what he says? None of these women have a man. They're a bunch of lonely bitchs.
Damn.
Art, they just sat through a whole night of humiliation.
I ain't gonna lie, they broke that shit down real good though, bro. They broke that shit down. Bro, kudos to Umar. We be laughing at the little funny moments and shit. But kudos to Umar Johnson for breaking that roast down. We are reacting to this on Poetic Flacco's channel. So yeah, that's wow. That's crazy.
From white comics.
Hold on, y'all. The police outside. The police. Y'all hear it? It's like, brr. I'm looking at the car right here. I'm trying to figure out what the hell going on.
And here's Kevin Hart, my North Philly brother who I love and respect. He gonna turn around and right when you think he about to defend the honor of black women, Art, he throws them under the bus too. And say, ain't none of them got no man. They a bunch of lonely bitchs.
Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Was this Kevin Hart roast?
Hey man, y'all check out that boy Poetic Flacco. Hold on one second, let me go back. Okay, now we got a chud up there, but I'm trying to see who this is. I'm trying to figure out why the hell the police over here, though. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Why is the police over here? My nigga. He is cooked.
Hey Ellie, can you get me the remote?
Yes, it worked.
Hold on, y'all, my bad. I'm trying to see what's on the algorithm right quick. They keep putting it back in the thing, bro. Did the wrong shit.
When they make an example out of Chadwick, I sure hope that they don't. Because the evidence hopefully will speak for itself, and this will continue to go to court, and in the future, he will be set free. Kind of like, the Rittenhouse case.
We all know about Chud the Builder. Well, he has a person with big sister energy.
Okay, y'all, we checking out O'Shea Duke Jackson talking about Chud update. Let's see what's going on.
That's another white lady who is on the internet doing very similar things to black people. Her name is Peppers Play Zone 2. Now, I don't know if the first TikTok she made got kicked off or shut down, but at first I thought she was a white woman giving her opinion.
The amount of special treatment that black women get in the workplace blows my mind. They can be a box of rocks. They're given special leeway. They don't abide by the dress code. They're late all the time. And there's always an excuse. And if you're a manager and you hold them to this excuse, you're the racist because they're a kid or something happened in their family. And we have to stretch the rules for them.
Okay, so I'm gonna be honest. I've heard this from black people themselves. Black male managers, black women managers talk about the same exact thing that she's talking about, even right there on TikTok. Women that don't want to work for black managers, they don't want to work with black women. So at first I thought, okay, maybe this is a white woman that is just frustrated, wants to have a clear conversation about what's going on in her world. But then again, it was just too blatant.
I live in a community that is so white. Somebody had my mail delivered to their house and they forgot to bring it to me for a couple of days and they felt bad. So they brought me over a fruit and nut basket. I love my white community.
So your neighborhood and your community is so white.
She said, I love my white community. I just love it. I love my white community. I love it. It's beautiful.
All right, great. Basically, you're glad that blacks are not there or other minorities aren't there. Now, why do you need to come to TikTok and say that? I don't know. But it was this mocking of black culture that I thought was very interesting.
Boy, get in there. What'd you get me for Mother's Day? Shit, what'd you get me? Oh, look, what'd you get for the envelope? Why, to work the envelope? Shit, I hope your daddy gave you some money so you give me something good. You know the hard work I put in for you? All year long. Mama, I'm hungry. Mama, it's cold. Mama, I gotta go somewhere. Mama, I don't feel good. Crying that movie all the time.
Okay, so this white woman is clearly mocking black women. Okay, then there's this clip here talking about like if you mix snow with dirt, it leaves a dark circle around your kitty. We all know what that means, right? So that means if you sleep with a black man, you'll leave dirt around your kitty. That's what he's trying to imply. Which again, but every piece of content that you have is talking about blacks, which it really shouldn't be an issue if you don't want to be around them. Like, that's the whole point. So now the lady, in my honest opinion, is coming off completely as a racist. How do we know this?
So I just found out about Ted the Builder. And, I don't know a ton about him. I see clips on this app, and I've done a little research. But I do know, in my opinion, that the man had some big... He was going out and doing the exact same thing that Black creators have been doing to white people for quite some time.
He had some big...
Man, I know it. I know. She did say he had some big kahunas. I couldn't, like, and I'm gonna be honest with you, for this lady to say this, me reacting to this video, bro, I have never heard of a Black person going around calling people the C word. Never heard them talking about the C word, bro. And just going around and putting the camera in white people's face, bro. I don't like, if y'all can find a video of some Black people doing that, man, y'all send it to my Instagram at the top of my or my TikTok, cause I don't even know about that, bro. I ain't seen that one yet.
Right?
It almost feels
There's a lot of shit on the internet, but I don't know about that.
Never sue the person who crashed into you if you want to potentially get a six-figure.
So she was doing the research. She never says what Chud the Builder was doing was wrong. She's saying what Chud the Builder is doing is equal to whatever Black creators were doing. Now, let's continue with this.
Getting in white people's faces.
If y'all can remember, or if y'all ain't been in here, earlier in the video, they were saying Chud was doing what the people was doing in the Black people was doing in the 60s, free speech.
Shutting doors.
Watch out.
Okay, that's the new trend. Opening a door for a white person and then shutting it in their face. Black creators walking up to white people going, "Are you racist?" And then questioning them, treating them like... touching their hair, going into their businesses and making a scene. You know the Black lady that goes into all the businesses and makes a big old scene, and she's like barefooted and she tries to go behind the counter and she does outrageous things. To me, that was our Chud the Builder.
Yeah, I have seen some of those close the door skits, and yeah, those are stupid. And if anybody is doing what she's saying, which I don't think that she's probably lying about this, because people are doing anything viral right now, but two things can be wrong at the same time. If the Black creators are doing it, number one, y'all need to stop, because racial tensions right now are probably going to be at the highest they've ever been. And you're probably going to get your ass shot doing stupid stuff like this right now, right? Even if you shouldn't, you might get hurt. Right now, the way that's going right now, stop it. Leave these people alone. Don't go on there pranking them or nothing, because they'll use it for a reason, some of them, to shoot you. Chud the Builder was wrong. She's trying to exonerate him. That's why having conversations with people like her don't make sense. Well, since you Black creators did that, Chud the Builder is justified. This is what a lot of white racists are seeing right now. That's how you raise so much money.
He was one person that would actually go out and do the exact same thing that they were doing to us, but they couldn't stand it. They couldn't stand it that somebody dared play the game that they've been playing on us for a long time. That one guy that goes around.
That's crazy, because this lady, she look kind of like she don't look like a white person. She look like a white girl with dark hair, but she could go for Hispanic, and that's crazy how she talking.
And ask them, "Hey, you used to own slaves?" I mean, what they've been doing to us out in public for quite some time is no different than what they were, than what Chud the Builder.
That's when they say your people, us, those people. When they say those people or your people, yeah.
Went to them and they could.
They probably rarely would say your people. They'll say those people.
People like her, Chud the Builder, they go first. Okay? White supremacists who are subtle, they don't want somebody like her even having a platform to say something like this. Because there is nobody.
We gotta buy it. Oh, poor little thing. Poor.
How somebody that's 13 or 14 years old comes to a conclusion.
Spell it one more time for me, please. One more. Yeah.
If black people are bothering white people, the right thing to do is to call the police, okay? Because white people do not need to be white or old or ask stupid questions about are they racist. You get those people, you lock them up, you get them arrested, they need to be warned, and then they don't do it again, okay? The problem with Chud the Builder is Chud the Builder was arrested and warned many times, okay? Now, we don't know these black creators he's talking about. We don't know if they were.
Yeah, he was. I know he was arrested at least twice.
Or if they're arrested, but we saw it. And those people didn't make national news. She's trying to compare, apples to apples. And again, to a certain degree, it makes sense. But a certain degree, it does not. She's trying to justify his behavior that, see, you blacks couldn't take it. Nobody is trying to take anything. Nobody should be harassed. But the problem with white racism and people like her, who I think, the way she's talking, she can't have a real career. So she doesn't have a real high paying job. There's no company that can hire her. So this is a lowly educated person. Okay? So having a debate.
YouTube Premium is ad-free YouTube. And you can use the app all together.
Hey, I got an answer for my girl.
Because again, the rhetoric is the same.
Yeah. Definitely hit notification bell. Peace on one.